I almost forgot about these. What's good, fam, and welcome back to the channel. JD here with yet another review for you guys. The sneakers that I'm about to review in this video, I'll be honest, I thought I would be dropping this video a long time ago, but better late than never. I will be talking about the Aime Dore collab with New Balance on the 1300. What up, guys? Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm gonna break down the shoe. I'll talk about the way that these shoes were released, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too happy about how they did it. We'll get into the sneaker, the quality, the colorway. I'll also give you some sizing tips, and as always, I will be giving you guys that on-feet look, so make sure you stick around until the end of the video. So Aime Dore, ALD for short, and New Balance. Can we name a better duo in sneaker collabing right now? This is a duo that just simply never misses. Just look at all of their previous collabs. It is hard to pick one that isn't absolutely fire. And this collab has proven to be so strong that Teddy Santis, who is the founder of ALD, he has now been offered a full-time position at New Balance as the creative director of New Balance Made in USA. But let's get into this shoe. So this sneaker, I looked at my order confirmation for these. I ordered this sneaker on August the 25th, 2020. So yeah, that is almost 8 months ago. And as a longtime customer of ALD, I'll be honest, I'm pretty disappointed with how they released these. This release was just an overall L, not just for me as a consumer, but also for the brand themselves. From a consumer point of view, when I ordered these sneakers, to be honest, first of all, I didn't even know they were a pre-order. ALD was not very clear about that. I actually thought I was entering a raffle of some kind, but it turns out ALD was pretty much just accepting as many orders as it could, and it was just all pre-orders, and they would be producing the shoe at a later date. I didn't know that, and I certainly didn't know that I would only be getting the shoe 8 months later. This shoe wasn't even on my mind. I completely forgot about it, so I wasn't honestly that hyped when I got an email saying that I'm finally getting these, because I pretty much just forgot about them. So really not the best experience from a customer point of view, and from a brand point of view. Now, brands might not admit this, but if there's one thing that a brand really cares about when it has a sneaker collab, it is definitely resale prices. Brands definitely care about that. And if you look at the resale prices of this sneaker collab right now, at least here in Europe, the prices are so low, even selling below retail in a lot of sizes, which for a very reputable brand like ALD is honestly not a good look. And I really think that the biggest reason for the low resale prices is simply because, like me, people just simply forgot about the shoe. Also, if you go on the ALD website, you look at the customer service section, there's actually an entire section dedicated to questions about the 1300, which means that ALD must have received a lot of complaints about this release. And that's definitely not what you want as a brand. You don't want so many unhappy customers. There's also been pretty much no marketing at all for the sneaker, and ALD is typically a marketing machine. They usually have absolutely genius campaigns on IG. But if you go on their IG page, it's like this shoe doesn't even exist. ALD kind of tried to make it up to me and other people who bought the 1300. So they sent me, as well as other people who ordered this shoe, a link to an early raffle for the upcoming P550s. Shout out to ALD for at least trying to rectify the situation and make their customers happy again. That was it. That's all I'm gonna say about the release. Now let's get into the actual sneaker. The New Balance 1300. So this is one of the most classic models from New Balance. I've never worn a pair before, and I gotta say, this has gotta be one of the most retro looking shoes that New Balance produces. It came in 2 colors. Of course, I have the green pair right here. It also released in a pink pair. I only tried to get my hands on the green. It was the colorway I wanted the most. The colorway, you have this all over green upper. It's made out of suede. And we also have some hits of cream yellow on the tongue, as well as the midsole of the shoe. And the other color you see on the shoe is this metallic silver that you see on the N logo. A really nice clean colorway and just a very classic looking shoe. There's not a whole lot of ALD branding on the shoe, just on the tongue there's a little bit, as well as on the insole. But what really impresses me about the shoe, however, and I say this every time I get a New Balance sneaker to review, that's gotta be the quality. The quality of this suede is just unreal. It is so soft. New Balance sneakers in general, the quality is just on another level. I feel like when I review other sneakers on this channel and when I talk about quality, I should say, yeah, the quality on this is good, but put a little asterisk on the screen saying excluding New Balance, because they're just in a different planet altogether when it comes to quality. This suede is just amazing. It's so soft. You also have some really nice mesh on the toe box. I really just couldn't be more pleased with the quality quality, this is pretty much as good as it gets. This is also a very comfortable shoe. Nothing surprising once again when it comes to New Balance. They're always prioritizing comfort in all of their lifestyle models. When it comes to sizing, so I've never worn a pair of 1300s before, so I went ahead and ordered my true size, which is a US 11. And I will say that they do fit a bit big. I can feel a little bit of heel slippage. So if I had the chance, I would personally half size down. For me at least, New Balance sizing seems to be very different depending on the model. So for example, in the 990s, I wear a size 11 and they fit me fine. Also in the 2002R, like you see the Salehis back here, I fit a size 11 in that as well. This pair, however, seems to be a bit longer in the toe box area, so I would personally go a half size down. I will very quickly just touch on resale a little bit. If you guys look at the prices right now, they are very, very low, especially for an ALD collab. And just keep in mind that New Balance is planning on doing a wider release of this shoe to the general public in the springtime of this year. So if you're someone who copped this just to resale and you're thinking, should I hold this or should I sell? I wouldn't hold my breath personally. There's a lot more stock on the way, so I would just sell these. So what are my final thoughts? The ALD New Balance 1300s, are these a cop or a drop? So I'm gonna choose to completely ignore the release process for this when determining if this is a cop or a drop, because when I just look at the shoes, I gotta admit, I love these. And I really didn't expect to love these so much, but in hand, something about the color is so vibrant. The quality is just out of this world. It's a very comfortable sneaker. Definitely seems like a shoe that I will be using quite a bit. And if you didn't pre-order this shoe and you're just waiting for the general release or even thinking whether you should just buy it off the resale market right now, the good news is the prices are so low, and for that price, you're getting a really, really nice pair of kicks. So yeah, for me, these are definitely a cop. As always, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of this pair right here? Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle is right here. It is at JDKick6, and that is probably the place where I drop the most amount of content. And for all you TikTokers out there, I am on TikTok now and I'm dropping quite a bit of content on there as well. The handle is at Elevate Laces. Make sure you give it a follow. And thank you guys once again for all the support on the channel. The on-feed dropping right now. I rock with all of you. Until next time, guys. Peace.